We'll be clinging to the side of a mountain up here shortly.
Okay, that might have been the most insane thing I have ever done.
Welcome back to AEV's Western Expedition. In part 1, the team tackled the challenging terrain of the Utah wilderness. The adventure now continues in Colorado as the vehicles and crew are put to the test at extremely high altitudes. This adventure is just a taste why AEV's armor, suspension, and other parts are proven worldwide.
So today we've departed from Hatch Point out in Utah. We made about a 140-mile drive over to Telluride, Colorado. And the transition geologically is just incredible. You go from all that amazing red rock, next thing you know, you start seeing all the evergreen trees popping in, and little by little you arrive up here in the Rockies with these incredible mountains behind us here. In fact, we were just looking at Black Bear Pass a minute ago and everybody was thinking, no way I'm ever driving that.
Including me.
Fair enough.
About to start hitting the trails in Colorado, and the rest of our team just showed up. We got AJ, the photographer, and also Mark from AEV in the final Jeep. Let's hit the trail.
So this trip is a very focused, disciplined trip to put these trucks through their paces to really show what these things are capable of. So, you know, we like to say that a lot of companies will get you out there. We're the company that will get you back home.
Right out of the gate, guys, for those of you that are new to this area, you're in for an absolute treat. This is one of the most sought after four-wheel drive destinations on the planet. These shelf roads are unbelievable. Panoramas are amazing. So let's make sure we really stay glued to what we're doing up there, particularly when we get onto those shelf roads or the steep climbs. Pretty rare you're gonna have to worry about anything washing away on you. I'm gonna scoot us up the trail a ways here, guys.
Chris, how's your passenger doing?
He is over the moon with excitement.
And you're going to pick up skydiving as the next hobby. Actually, that I have wanted to do. You can zip line down the power line.
We'll be at the summit in about 1/8 mile.
One of the important things that I try and do, aside from essentially manually shifting the truck, I also try and keep in mind that I'm spending at least equal time off the brakes as I am on the brakes. You may have to use your brakes more than you'd like, so I just try and make sure that I also give my brakes time to cool off, because they could get super hot, you know, by the time you get to the end of a mountain like this. All right, day 4 is in the books. We headed from Utah over to Colorado today. Went through some amazing areas, went through Telluride, climbed Ophir Pass, and tonight we're camping out at Mineral Creek. So it doesn't really get much better than this. We are on our 5th day. Took a cruise on the $1 Million Highway. Now we're at Corkscrew Gulch. Then later on this afternoon, we're going to be hitting Imogene Pass and eventually heading up in Poughkeepsie Gulch. So it's going to be a really fun, busy day, and stoked to get on the trail.
Starting our way up Corkscrew, we're going to get up and pretty much feel like we're on top of the world in a few places as we make our way over towards Animas Forks.
You know, one of the great things about the Colorado ZR2 Bison, the combination of wheel travel, comfort, and capability. This truck has just enough of everything to be awesome in pretty much any terrain you can put it in. The 35-inch tires from the factory are just awesome. They give you tons of ground clearance to help get you over obstacles.
Views are epic. Around every corner there's a new one.
Yeah, they really are amazing.
Whew, that is a long way down. Yeah, we just crossed 12K. This is the top, Chris.
Correct, this is the saddle.
All right, we'll stop whenever by the sign and we'll do a group shot.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Mark, just line up right next to, come out, passenger, all the way right there. Now straight back. That should be it. Yeah, that's a lot better. Arms around each other, you love each other, come on! Lou's like, no! Hey, Sean, I got that! AEV 2024 Jeep ride, woo!
Okay, here we go, guys.
Elevation gain is just amazing.
That structure we did pass, it's actually pretty neat. Everything is kind of like tongue and groove and like notched together. Super cool looking.
Ready? And reveal.
I think this is the best part of the video. Right here.
We should have been just doing camp.
What is this, day 5 of trail riding? I'm kind of having a hard time keeping track of how many days we've been on the trail. Just the change in landscape alone has been ridiculous, you know, but I'm not sure I'm too eager to get back to any hot weather. Anyway, guys, so what we'll do is we'll make our way down the trail. Probably take us about, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. There's a little bit of technical here and there. We'll pull into Ouray, get fuel, drop trash, get some coffee, pastries, whatever you guys like. And then we'll make our way out to the jewel in the crown out here, Imogene Pass. If we time it right, we'll probably be able to have lunch pretty close to the summit up there. The view is otherworldly. I mean, you're looking, you know, 365 degrees in all directions, and it's just stunning. So anyway, great way to wrap up our week. Headlight check and light bar check.
Hey Chris, have you been back here?
Ages ago.
Figured it was a cool little offshoot loop real quick.
Just like that. Good. This is a big one. Yours gonna lift.
Hell yeah.
Almost.
Nice.
Oh, almost.
Look at that.
Almost.
You should be able to do it pretty smooth, Matt. That's a nice line I just took.
We will try to make the summit for lunch.
Okay, coming over to 392. We don't want to move the earth on that split rock there. Copy. So come to the Y, there's going to be a water crossing. Go through the water crossing and then proceed forward. Once you pass the waterfall crossing, the trail to the left goes straight, so we're going to go to a waterfall first. Chris, do you know why they named this pass Imogene?
I don't think I do. Do you?
I don't. Maybe it's a miner's wife, or I have no idea.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I think you're going to like some of the sections that are coming up here in a little while.
Man, I feel the elevation right now.
Yeah, it catches up with you, doesn't it?
Sure, patience, everybody.
You're doing all the hard work, man.
It looks awesome. You got the guy on the mountain bike. Wow.
Yeah, that guy's hardcore.
Good way to explode your heart.
Give the biker some peace. Yeah, that's unhinged, David.
And now just watching his face and the incline and the elevation, I'm like, why would you do that?
We'll be clinging to the side of a mountain up here shortly, and you might like that. That is a pretty interesting piece of road work there, and then it gets semi-technical as you exit it up towards where the sun is just starting to light the ridge.
Wow. Pun intended. This is breathtaking.
Yeah, it really never gets old.
This is epic stuff, you guys.
Pretty cool. We just broke 13,000 feet.
Circle the wagons here. We're gonna own the top here for a while. Just spiral them up, boys. I mean, after 40 years of off-roading, driving everything from Isuzus to Lada Nivas to Mercedes G-Wagons, there's something that always brings me back to the Jeep. Well, with the Rubicon package alone, you've got this amazing vehicle right out of the box that can do everything from sand dunes to rock crawling, to overlanding, to daily commuting, and it does it all really well. A lot of it comes down to just the fact that it still remains a surprisingly simple, fundamental four-wheel drive vehicle. Ladder chassis, solid axles front and rear, and you just have this amazing visibility out over the hood. You can see the corners as you come into a tree, and honestly, a lot of the other four-wheel drives that I'm in don't offer that kind of visibility. So that's a big deal for me. I feel like I can get into this vehicle and go anywhere I want to go, and after I've gotten done with my trails, no matter how severe it was, I can get back on the freeway and the thing's track straight down the highway, steering with 1 or 2 fingers on the wheel. You've got heated seats, heated steering wheel, you've got air conditioning. It pretty much has everything I could ever possibly want in a four-wheel drive vehicle.
You know, since I got this Colorado ZR2 Bison, a lot of people have been asking me, you know, how does this compare to some of the other things you've driven? And the Colorado is really special. As far as mid-size platforms go, I honestly don't think there's a better bang for the buck. This thing's loaded from the factory with all kinds of AEV upgrades. Quite frankly, it's just a blast to drive. I mean, the thing's great on 2-track, it's great on technical terrain, and it's hauling around, you know, 600-700 pounds of gear, no problem. I've been hanging with the Jeep guys all week in this truck. So anyone that's in the market for a new vehicle for overlanding, or specifically looking at a mid-size truck, I would strongly suggest the Colorado ZR2 Bison.
Thank you for joining us on this epic expedition. To catch up on our past adventures and see future ones, hit that like and subscribe button now. Visit AEVconversions.com for more info on the vehicles and parts featured in this video. Until next time.